Architectural Polymers would like to introduce to you the VersaBricks family of form liner systems for thin brick concrete. The VersaBricks family of thin brick gasket form liners was born in 1993 with the construction and erection of the Federal Detention Center located in Brooklyn, New York. Although in its infancy, thin brick-clad concrete was capturing the imagination of a few cutting-edge building designers. The two main problems associated with thin brick-clad concrete were brick sizing tolerances and cleaning the concrete panel after it was removed from the form. Thin brick manufacturing was not the science it is today. Brick size tolerances made it very difficult to use a form liner. A thin brick was placed in a form liner with the decorative side facing down. The embedded part of that brick was actually facing upward to receive the concrete being poured from above. Thin brick seating in the form liner was critical, and since a good fit was essentially luck, quality projects were hit or miss. A small percentage of thin brick were certain to move during the vibration process and had to be repaired. It was clear a solution was needed to adjust for the tolerance changes. To compensate for the poor fit of brick in liner, it was acceptable to lay a sheet of paper coated with concrete retardant between the oversized pocket of the form liner and the seated thin brick. The water in the concrete activated the retardant, which allowed a window of time to clean the panel after stripping it from the form. All in all, this was a very messy and unreliable process. So with this in mind to avoid, the precast concrete producer asked Architectural Polymers to manufacture a form liner that departed from the traditional technology of thin brick form liner systems. It was the introduction of the VersaBricks M gasket form liner. The idea was simple but very effective, cutting panel prep and cleanup times by over 100%. The gasket mechanism compensated for the ever-improving brick tolerances, was employed on the gripping edge of the grip pocket in the form liner. It created a system of barriers which blocked the large majority of the concrete paste from reaching the underside of the decorative face of the thin brick. The M meant multi-use. It guaranteed to perform beyond the life of a typical project. Just simply fill it with thin brick day in and day out, and it would continue to produce beautiful thin brick-clad concrete panels. A very tough urethane was used to ensure the long life of this product. The M liner was originally a 4x4 or 4x8 foot modular 3/4 inch plywood encapsulated form. However, today it can be built to any size using the patent-pending modular connectivity feature. The user has a choice of with or without plywood, and single sheets have been as large as 10 foot by 60 feet long. After the 90s, thin brick manufacturers began coating thin brick with wax instead of retardant. The wax proved to be far easier to remove with hot water and was decidedly friendlier for the environment. Today, the thin brick-clad concrete panel has experienced a renaissance of innovations. The concrete admixtures have reduced the time to vibrate the panel, which translates to less cleanup labor. Seasonal wax coating formulations have aided in easy wax removal during extreme weather conditions. Not to be outdone, Architectural Polymers has further developed this product by offering to architects a single-use version for tilt-up concrete and a special used 3D version for high-profile or aesthetic projects. The VersaBricks S is a modular, low-cost, single-use version that lends itself as an asset to on-site tilt-up panel projects. It also works well when being employed in a small, low-repetition precast project. The VersaBricks 3D is safe for building art, decorative brick corners, windowsills, and brick band accents. The random antique effect where brick architecture must be duplicated is an ideal situation for the 3D liner. Get the look of antique brick with VersaBricks Antique Classic, now available in a thin brick inlay form liner system. VersaBricks Antique Classic was developed to solve the problem of a two-dimensional brick look and unrealistic mortar joints associated with thin brick precast concrete wall systems. Until now, vertical casting of thin brick was offered as a high-cost, labor-intense option. Architectural Polymers blows the competition away with VersaBricks Vertical, an easy-to-use, less expensive system. Get stunning, non-repetitive results with the VersaBricks VersaBlock. Architectural Polymers has teamed up with various thin stone and block manufacturers to offer architects, owners, and precasters a method for casting thin masonry products into precast concrete building systems. Additionally, Architectural Polymers carries 4 thin brick manufacturing lines that have been approved by the Precast Pre-Stressed Concrete Institute. One-stop shopping for form liners, thin bricks, and wax coating are available at discounted rates. Customer support and accessory products are also available. So in conclusion, Architectural Polymers has a product for every casting situation you may encounter using thin brick and precast concrete. In addition, we can complement and assist your project with a standard line of form liner textures, thin brick manufacturers, and other supporting products. Thank you for your time, and happy precasting.